Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. My name is Sekou Kenneth. With me right now is my colleague, Mr. Johnson Mayborn Kula, and Steve will be joining us momentarily. And we have with us today the chairman of the collaborating political parties, Honorable Musa Hassan Bility. He will be here to react to the attack and the allegation leveled against him by Prince Johnson and his party. Prince Johnson that is considered as the de facto vice presidential pick for Joseph Nyima Boakai, the former vice president. But today, it's good to be here. It's Sunday, June 11. It is also worth noting that today is the birthday of one of our colleagues, Mr. Steve Boley. So we want to say happy birthday to Steve Boley, aka Moses. And Steve will be here. We will celebrate his birthday as well. But Steve left Hatai and DB and meat. So we're gonna eat a lot today. But yes, indeed, we want to say welcome to all of you. We want to encourage you to share the show. So let me take this time to recognize some of you that just joined us. I want to say welcome to Very Cephas, Toby Wilson, Kingdom of Judah on YouTube. And also, Deconti is here. Deconti, welcome. And Deacon Balayan is also here. Mabon, good morning to you and good morning to everybody listening to us in Liberia. How is Liberia this afternoon or this evening, if you will?
Yes, thank you, Seku. And let me say thanks to all of you there, our viewers, especially for those of you that are following us live from the diaspora. Let me say good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for always burning your data to make sure that you follow us on the SKTV. So, yes, Seku, the time check here in Liberia is 22 minutes past 6 o'clock here in Liberia. And today is the 11th day in the 6th month. And for a matter of fact, today is Sunday, having to be Father's Day. More people celebrate this month, especially Christian, celebrate this month as Father's Month. So I want to say happy Father's Day to all of us who are caring and loving fathers who are celebrating Father's Day on today. Yes, Liberia is good. The sun is shining here from our end here. Thank God, at least the weather is good on today. Yes, so Liberians, especially those who are Christians, are now coming from a very essential worship, and we are all moving very strong, moving good, apart from maybe the internet, social activities, but we are moving very strong. And with the days now, the countdowns, they continue 121 days to go. So actually now, I think the political game now, or the political tournament has opened. So we're going to see, we're going to watch a lot of transfer. We're going to see a lot of support, or a lot of people good jumping, maybe, grouping, jumping from another end, coming to another end. So yeah, so moving strong. Today is Saturday, Steve, except today is the birthday already of one of our hosts, which of course I've already been talking about on the radio. So today, Sekou Bode, or Steve Bode, sorry, Steve Bode, aka Mose, celebrates his birthday. So we can't wait to see the birthday celebrant appearing live on the world stage.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So, folks, I want to encourage each and every one of you to share the show if you haven't done so. If you did, we want to say thank you so much. I want to take this time to recognize a few people while we await our guests and Steve Bully and everybody to come here. I want to say welcome to Yen Bobby Yen. I want to say welcome to Harry Tucker. Paige Nanasa, welcome. Elizabeth Yedia, welcome. Jimmy Gray, welcome. Franklin Yaba, welcome. I want to say a big welcome to Ruth Robert Pangba, welcome. Henry Mulba, welcome. Ima Pega, welcome. I want to say welcome to all of you that have just joined us in the last few minutes. The chairman, we just got a signal from the chairman that he's getting ready and he will be on here. And we know what's happening right now is, like Maybon say, the political tournament has opened, but this is beyond politics as we speak. People are trying to put us against each other. People are trying to create problem for our country and our country as a whole. So we want to say thank you to all of you for joining SKTV this morning, this afternoon. So that is to say, if you are in Liberia, we want to say good afternoon or good evening. And if you are in these United States, if you are in the East Coast, we want to say good afternoon. If you're in the Midwest, good afternoon. If you're in the West Coast, we want to say good morning. Precisely is about 11:26 in the morning here, 11:26 a.m. in Phoenix, Arizona, and I believe it is 11:26 in Los Angeles, California, as well as Seattle, Washington, and also Oregon, Portland, Oregon, I believe. So I want to say thank you to all of you for joining SKTV. And one of the things that I really admire about SKTV is that our followers, our fans, and well wishers are all over the place, all
Mhm.
over around the globe, whether it's in
Indeed.
Australia, whether it's in China, whether it's in South Korea, whether it's in Europe, whether it's in Asia, everywhere you can think about. So I want to say thank you, and also um, welcome to Rise Doyon, and I want to say welcome to Bless Sempom Batu. Want to say welcome to Orita Zina. Orita Zina is one of those SKTV biggest fans and supporters. And want to say Yata Bernal, welcome. Welcome each and every one of you, people that can write, people that can see. If you can write something, I can see it. So don't say I did not call your name. But yes, indeed, welcome Emmanuel Colley. Welcome everybody. So Melbourne, while we await the chairman to show face,
Mhm.
you in Liberia there. What is your expectation for the Liberian people to react to what Prince Johnson's MDRO did a few days ago? Because it will amaze you that I was informed yesterday that there was a program in Nimba, a talk show, wherein Nimbayans, people from Prince Johnson's tribe, and some people from his party called him and told him that we will support and we will vote for you. We will support and we will vote for Musa Bility. We will support and we will vote for all our fellow Nimbayans, that we agree not to go at each other. So we will not condone what Prince Johnson is doing. If we continue to do it, we ourselves could potentially vote against him if we continue to divide the country. Isn't that amusing? That Nimbayans
Yes,
are calling and making those kind of comments?
indeed. Seku, actually, when I saw your post, even though we've been following this from afar, with for me, I think they kind of thing coming from the quote unquote godfather of Nima County. Bringing the kind of a division among the people, bringing about trouble, talk, or all the kind of stuff. I think it is unacceptable for our people, especially coming from a crisis that lasted for almost 14 years. And people die because of all of these things, tribal politics, of which tribe that you belong, which tribe that
Wow, we just lost Mayborn. Hopefully he will get back soon. While we wait for Mayborn to get back, I want to say continue the recognition of our very important people on this platform. Where if I don't call you, it doesn't mean you are not important. I'm sorry if you feel that way, but yes, indeed, I want to say very important people. All of you are very important to us, and we respect all of you equally. I want to say welcome to SKTV. Ishmael, sorry, welcome watching us from all the way, France all the way. And I want to say welcome to, let me see who else that just joined us. Oh, Steve is here. The birthday boy is here. As you can see his face, he looks like a birthday boy, a real birthday boy. From yesterday, he started shining like a real birthday boy.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mr. Steve Bully. And
Yeah,
happy birthday to Moses. Happy birthday to SKTV and SKTV family. How are you doing, my brother from another mother? How are you?
Yeah, Mr. Kana, you already know what time it is. Thank God for life. I'm doing very well. I'm a little tired, but I'm doing well. But I'm doing well overall. As you know, that thing we talk about, even in the birthday say, I've still been working on it, so it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. So, but hey, I'm doing well. I'm grateful. Um, Folks, welcome to the show, to this edition. We're in the birthday mood. No checking today. No time to wait.
And all of you that are watching, you will not forget to, to send your small thing to SKTV for Steve's birthday because people are ready to eat meat. I always Steve let meat and hatai. So you gotta send hatai money and meat money too, so we can buy plenty meat and hatai and eat all night, all day in our own celebration. Yeah, and you're even the finished area. If you want show fail, number we can come join us, we can eat plenty meat. Well, yes, indeed. I want to say thank you to all of you for joining SKTV. I want to say welcome to Tonia Steve. Tonia, welcome. Welcome, Jima Cisco, welcome. Let me see here. I don't want to mix everybody. Franklin Kona, welcome. And I want to say welcome to, my uncle is here already here, Musa Sharif from all the way Atlanta, Georgia, welcome. Welcome, Abi Jabate, welcome. Barian, welcome. And also welcome, Boy Lee, welcome. Zole Whitley, welcome. James Colley Jr., welcome. And we have a lot of people here. I want to skip some people that I've already recognized. And Lenu Kennedy, welcome. And Congo Toure, welcome. Harris Tucker. And Anna Jenna, welcome. Kamara, welcome to SKTV. Joy Smith, I want to say welcome. My man, the president say, yo, President Noah Sharif is here.
Oh, okay.
The message, when you're the middle. The man can be here watching, we didn't even know that because I mentioned the Hatai in the meet and the message, when I eat all the birthday meat, you know how the president let meet. Yeah, President Noah Sharif want to say welcome to SKTV as always. You will not eat all the meat. If you still eat all the meat, your kind will fire him. Yeah, welcome everybody. I want to say thank you so much for joining SKTV. So somebody say, where's going to be the celebration? You're going to be here, right here at my house.
Don't expose our location.
Anybody can welcome. I can tell you that for a fact. Anybody can come right now. That's the birthday. Anybody can come. The only thing when I see here, No, like Prince Johnson said, he can inject Kinju in people. We don't have Kinju here. But beside that, Hatay will be here. Yeah. And one Vinto too. Maybe Vinto will be here. Gallery. How can I think that me? They say when I eat, they say sugar not good, but one time you got to shock your body, or something like sugar. Yeah, but Melbourne is back and Truth FM is back.
So, but why show Melbourne start running away and scare all the things we're talking behind me? So why show is that running? All the things we're saying.
But Melbourne be celebrating your birthday in your absence.
Mr. Kanye, I suspended Melbourne, man. They look like inside of man. I suspended.
Oh, is it that man wears some kind of color? Steve, how you wear the kind of color on your birthday? I'm suspecting something.
My man, they color.
You gotta be careful with the kind of color you wear now because we're in a period.
My man, look, listen. I'm doing a prelude on the birthday. I already know the code. I know what time it is.
As always, Harris Tucker just sent out $20. Thank you so much, Harris. We appreciate it.
So happy birthday to you.
Hold on. When I say hold on, when I say hold on, it means something be happy.
Yes.
Somebody just sent $100 and say for happy birthday to Steve. Nana, me, you make a chimama when I back good now, or back cow. Yeah, our chimama, your back cow, we eat plenty of me and we got tired. Thank you so much. The person's name is Washington. No. Hold on.
Don't bring noise in the town.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You know what? I'll hold my peace for now. Somebody tell me, say, stop calling my name. I want you to call my name. So I'll just send money. Just don't worry.
No.
The person want to put me in a situation I can't handle.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. God there. You there.
So in the meantime, Edwin just joined us. And Benedict Brown just joined us. A lot of people joining us in the last few minutes. Pauline Coley, Pauline just joined us as well. I say, Steve, the chairman texted me that he is getting ready.
Yeah.
Roland Dennis, welcome.
Their birthday looking cool because the chairman coming on the show on the birthday.
And Tapla, I want to say welcome.
That's
man.
The other birthday looking like 2024 birthday will be bigger than this. The chairman show.
How come somebody want to Uber from all the way Minnesota to here? They won't put me in problem. They won't care all my birthday money.
Steve,
all the birthday money that coming to honor you want me to buy? They gave you Uber to come all the way here.
Oh,
they want to do that inside out. Yeah. They want to do that inside out. We're suspecting her.
Steve say, he don't trust you now because how will you take all our birthday money?
Yeah, she's looking at the inside out now.
So somebody said no name, no blame. Not true. They say don't come on here. I don't want to support I don't want to say happy birthday to Steve. The person said 100. 100.
That's great.
Most Spanish people then will say 100. So American people will say 100.
My bastard brother.
Man.
We are having conversation because we are still awaiting the chairman. But at the meantime, though, I want to play the video of the audio that the Prince Johnson people then play, against the chairman. I know we celebrating Steve, but you know what? Let's spend some time on Steve Day, this Steve birthday here. Steve, let me ask you, man. Let me ask you their birthday.
Oh, somebody asked invitation.
I want to put Steve in a situation that he can't handle.
No, wait now. Wait.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. How old are you now?
Steve, are you graduating from youth to men or you stay in bed?
Can you imagine? Are you 10? Are you 20? Are
For
you
the
30?
for the 5-year-old man,
Are
I
you
say you.
40? Are you
Are
50?
you?
Are you
Amen.
60?
Are you
Are you
still?
60? Or are you Joe Boy? You 90? You don't want to say it?
Mr. Kane. No, you leave my man Joe Boy. Let Joe Boy breathe today. You leave Joe. You know, Joe Boy, I waiting for Joe Boy message.
Okay, Steve can make me to Steve, you are a bad influence. I never call the woman Joe Boy because you keep saying it, and now you put him on.
I don't know where I need to come from.
Steve is a bad influence. So, folks, Steve's birthday is today. Yeah, I want to say welcome, Rebecca. Welcome, and Anita Shiata Tansen. A lot of people have joined us in the last few seconds. Yeah, Mason Go, welcome. You know,
Some people
but
say that too.
the person who want me to send an Uber just to come eat meat from Minnesota. I don't know. She said she bad, but anyway, she good.
So people say I tell you, I just looking at them. They know I've been around.
My man, that what we want to know. How old
I
are you?
can talk it. Look. Let me say it. The thing I would say would determine my age. Let me say that if you were around when Joseph Boakai was commissioned as colonel,
That one that history test. Oh.
then that means
That one that history
you
test.
see it? So no, let me tell you something. We've been around.
No. You can't pour in situation we can't handle.
No, that's it now because we have been around in the trenches.
You may last say happy birthday. Lasso would never write anything. Lasso from all Minnesota.
No, but
the real one Uber to come here today a birthday program.
So all of you who know, very good. Somebody said 1982. Well, you're not quite right because that means I must have been alive and understanding some things easier to know that the man was commissioned. I read it in book. And I know the history. We're discussing history on birthday.
Mohammed Jack Kenny, my brother from Rhode Island State, only he can tell your exact birthday. The man say you know your birthday.
No, you know Mohammed Jack Kenny that too. Mohammed Jack Kenny will come. Let me tell you something. We come from way down there. Look, Mr. Kane, it will interest you to know last night.
But when Chairman Musa Bility here, all the people coming.
Mr. Kane,
I have showcase already. The chairman is not here. You look like people really want to see the reaction of the chairman to.
It will interest you to know last night that I met some people at that gathering. I met some people who started to tell me the thing where you can be saying that too. There are people who follow silently and secretly. Who started to look, people came up to me, you know. I even saw some United Party partisans who are very fraud, but they stay happy to see me, you know. So that's politics where I can be taking personal, hey. But we inside. So you don't know the birthday? You tell what time?
You know, I need to double check on the chairman because he played the man living they play the you know that thing that man what they call Boyo, they play living on. So I want to check on the chairman.
Yeah.
I want to make sure the chairman is okay because the way the chairman coming to react to the Boyo una boss man una comment and stuff. So let me make sure.
The chairman living in Boyo zone.
Yeah. No, Nima not Boyo zone. Now what Boyo guy living?
That Boyo zone. We declare Nima.
A lot of people here to see the chairman, doing the chairman already, but the chairman not showing face. Like, let me check on the chairman real quick.
Yeah, but while second check on the chairman, folks, welcome to today's edition. Melbourne, but man, I know it's raining season in the country as we speak. It's raining heavily. We have been getting the information from most people. The chairman says showing face. Why second calling the chairman? I know it's rainy season, but what is going on our people and how what's the latest on ground just before the chairman comes on?
My man, they may finish all what you late, man. They may finish all
late.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm
already here, Steve.
Sorry,
so
Chief.
the good thing about your birthday today, let me say it. On your birthday is the day. The hottest,
I'm telling you,
the most celebrated, and the most watched, the most followed chairman. Can you imagine? We said the chairman. We even started showing you.
The most loved
chairman
by United Party partisans.
I say
It was,
That's
it
not
was,
the photo because the man was there before, so the love stayed there.
no, I said the
Yeah.
chairman coming, right? So when I said the chairman coming on today, and imagine I wouldn't update the previous flyer. I didn't do new flyer.
Mm.
I did not do any new flyer. So what I did today, I just came in with it. Musa Hassan Bility appears on SKTV. That's all I say.
Yes,
But I think we
indeed.
started the show. We 25 minutes into the show, we already get over 2,000 people from my screen here. I don't know how many people watching us on YouTube. I don't know how many people watching all on Instagram. And I don't know how many people watching all on SKTV Live. We have SKTV, SKTV Live, we have YouTube, we have Instagram, and we have thousands and hundreds of thousands listening to us on the radio in Liberia through 2FM, 96.1, both in Monserrado County and in Nima County that cover the entire country, all the way to Guinea, all the way to Ivory Coast. So if you are watching SKTV today, you are watching, I don't want to say this, but Steve said I'm going to say it.
Well,
No,
say it.
you know, that
Say
kind of-
it. You are protected. Today is Steve
Okay,
birthday.
Steve, I'm gonna say SKTV is the nation premier platform.
No.
Oh, okay, but then that's
Okay,
good.
that's more funny coming.
But
This way, I should say SKTV is now the nation premier platform because of the
Indeed.
coverage.
indeed,
Because what happened? You can have all your 25,000 people there on your Facebook page,
Mm.
or the hundreds of thousands of people that follow on the radio. And well, I agree. Let me not say though. The phrase the nation's premier platform, I'm not going to be saying that, but I know SKTV is the most integrated and most respected platform in the Liberian society. We know that because not to discount or take away anything from other people, but SKTV remains the most integrated platform within the Liberian society, both in the diaspora and in Liberia. And the reason is very simple. We have very, 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 very honest, committed people on SKTV. We have loyal people who are loyal to our country. So we don't engage in unnecessary attack. We don't talk about anything just to gain fame. No. On that note, Steve, let me bring the chairman on quickly. We will not waste no time. Mr. Chairman, before we even bring you on, just know that today is our boy, our brother Steve Bole's birthday. So it's a big day. And the chairman is coming on too. The chairman too will help celebrate your birthday. Me, I finished singing my song, but at the end of the song, I ask you how old are you now? You scared to say it. We can't
Of course,
after the election,
history text. That we should think about
after
how
October 10, we're discussing. After October 10, we'll throw numbers out. For now, we'll keep all the numbers.
all right. So, Chairman Musa Hassan Bility, once again, we want to say welcome to SKTV. How are you doing today, sir?
Well, good evening. Good evening. You are hearing me?
Yeah, you're hearing very loud and clear. Before you can even talk, do you believe Steve when he said this is the nation premier platform, SKTV?
Of course. Who else can
Steve-
deny that?
Steve, the chairman said that too.
The
If you
chairman
want,
coming
if
to
you
call
want
us
to,
tomorrow.
if you want quality information that leaves no doubt, you have to listen to SKTV.
Oh,
If it is
thank
SKTV, it's got to be good.
you. It gotta be
No
real.
question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We appreciate it. So, Chairman Musa Hassan Bility, I know you're in Secretary right now. Are you in Nimba right now?
Yes, in number.
But how you own a light
feel
shining
like-
more than maybe on that Morovia?
and that's the thing. I want to ask. What the chairman is not telling
The light is
us.
shining, you know,
Secretary,
behind you. Shining is, I know it's late. Well,
I'm in Nimba. We have 24-hour electricity.
Wow.
You know, life is good.
Thank God, thank God. So, Chairman Musa Hassan Bility, yesterday you were supposed to appear due to technical problem because of the weather there. You were unable to come on. It is said that it's better late than never. now that you are here, we are very happy to receive you. And we're going to have this conversation. I want to make some clarification. When I post anything on my personal page, that's my opinion. That does not represent SKTV. Anything we say on SKTV, that one it represents SKTV. So when I'm in my comparative mood, I'll go to my page because I don't want to put SKTV in any problem. Because oh, SKTV said this, SKTV said that. That's why I can put my thing in there. So if you look at my page, I posted yesterday. That's not SKTV, that's me. I posted Prince Johnson with picture with gun. I posted Joseph Numa Boakai standing with Prince Johnson. I posted Jeremiah Kun standing with Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson put his hand on his head. I posted those things to send a message that Prince Johnson, who in his party are now trying to declare war on Islam and Madingo people in just not Nimba County, but across Liberia, because the message they are preaching is dangerous. It has the propensity to create problem. And per our experience, we know exactly what those tribal sentiments and religious fanaticism can bring to our country. Now you've been at the receiving end. We believe, me personally, I believe this is beyond Musa ability. But being Musa ability, being a son, one of the sons of one of the great sons of Nima County. Now you are under attack by Prince Johnson and his party, saying that if Musa ability becomes representative, they will come to take your ancestral property from you. They all your land from you. In fact, Musa ability is getting money from the Arab war, the Muslim war, Islamic war, to come and take the people country from them or the country from them. How do you react to such a diabolic, I call it diabolic, and unfortunate and unpatriotic comment? How do you react to it?
Before I start, let me first say happy birthday to Steve.
Thank you, Chairman.
I hope God gives you long life and grant you wishes in your life. And I wish you all the best that life has to offer you.
Thank you.
Simple, I have pondered and tried to rationalize the press statement from NDR. And I've spoken to Senator Kun, by the way.
Okay.
And he did call the radio station in Uganda and condemned it. And then he said that the MDR was going to issue a statement, even though we are not seeing that statement, but that's what he said. But I think that where I am now, as a politician, the fight has to worth it. It is clear to me that any attempt to bring tribalism, religious sentiment into the politics of Nimba is a politics of distraction. So I've told my people, and that includes myself, that this is something that I'm not going to dignify. I think that at this point, you have to understand that those who have not done so much for Nimba, and they see you doing what you're supposed to do, people can drag you into a fight that you can't survive. I'm a politician, I know what fight I can survive. I cannot survive tribal war or wars in the country. I will stick to my gun. I will stick to what I've done for my people and continue to do for them. I'll stick to the promises that I make to them on the future. I will stick to campaigning and telling them that the right person to change this country is Alexander B. Cummings. And that's my message. I will follow that up with promises, and I'll follow the promises up with, living up to those promises. I came into my district when I decided to accept a petition to run. I made 3 promises. I said the people were living in very bad conditions, bad road conditions, and that before election, there will be no part of the district where vehicles cannot move. As I speak to you, we'll fulfill that up to 90%. And by the end of July, it will be 100% fulfilled. I promise that there are 48 towns in my district that I will illuminate all of those 48 towns with solar light. That is on the way, and that has gone 70% of the way. And by the end of July, that will be fulfilled. I promise one of the most important bridges in Nimba County, which connects Nimba to Bon and cuts in the heart of Nimba, which costs minimally $700,000 US. I promised that I was going to build that bridge dedicated before election. Those are the things that I intend to do. You can come and talk anything. Sometimes you allow your record to speak for you. I always say and I say on your program, Sekou, I was not there when my parents born me. So I have no part to play in who I am. All I know is that they born me in SKTV, in this very town that I'm sitting in. And therefore, I have a stake here. I was born here. The people and I here know each other, and I want to represent them. And that's what matters to me.
Okay.
If you try to break.
Yeah, I want to ask you on something that you just said in your opening statement. You talk about Senator Jeremiah Kung, the vice presidential pick for Joseph Nima Boakai, went on the radio and condemned the statement from NDR. And he supposedly the standard bearer for NDR, correct?
Yes.
So when did that happen? Was it today, yesterday, or the day before?
He called me the day before yesterday.
He called you the day before yesterday, and when did he condemn the statement on the radio? That's what I want to understand.
I'm told that the day after the statement was made, my people in Uganda confirmed to me. I'm also told that they are going to release a statement. I can also confirm to you that CPP is going to release a statement on this issue tomorrow. But it is what it is. If the intention is to drag me into some kind of fight with Senator Johnson, I'm not going to go there. How does that benefit me? We talk about me having Arab money, me trying to take it. This is Musa Bility. I'm the one who's resolved the land issue in this country. So when you say that, how come you take people land from them? The records prove otherwise. The land I was born on, as part of the reconciliation that brought peace into this country, I gave that out. My family gave that away. So I have sacrificed a lot. Under President Ellen Sirleaf, the peace committee that I chair and spent $280,000 United States. the government of Liberia spent $0 to bring peace in Nimba County. So you can't tell me, if people who bring war and they know themselves, they don't do it by bringing development and then followed by war. They don't do it by building bridges. They don't do it by electrifying cities. War is a tool of destruction. I have a clean record, Sekou. I've never been part of any war faction in Liberia. So when you say things like that, when you name my religion, when you name my tribe as a political tool, look, there are, and this is on the record, there are 486,000 Muslim voters in Liberia that register and with voting card in their hand across the country. 486,000. If the Unity Party is comfortable to ostracize those people, that should not be my business. That's their business.
So I was going to get there. Let me just stop you for a second. I was going to get to that particular part of the whole thing. I'm loving the conversation. I want to know, do you expect Joseph Nima Boakai in the Unity Party to condemn that statement? And if not, what about the Muslims, Madingo, and other supporters of you? I'm not suggesting that all Muslim or Madingo are supporting you, but I'm saying people who find the statement offensive, people who found that statement offensive to them, whether you are Muslim or you are Madingo, many people found that statement offensive. The chairman left, but I want to get his perspective. Because, okay, I think he's back. So, Chairman Bility, I was talking about people who may have found that those statements offensive, whether they are Madingo or they are Muslim, trying to preach a politic of Islamophobic or a tribal politic. Any Madingo or Muslim will be offended by that. What do you say to them?
So I don't think the Unity Party has the balls they don't have the courage to stand up for something. So I don't expect anything out of that. But I also don't want to be a subject of such dispute. My life as a human being, my life as a politician has been based on something entirely different, not religion. My family is very diverse. I don't believe in the division that religion brings. And all around me, I'm very comfortable in my environment, the people that I work with. And so I cannot allow myself to be a subject of religious disagreement. But it just begs the question as to what are the principles on which the Unity Party stands. Because when your partner, your collaborating partner, makes a statement that clearly points out a particular religion and without sentiment against an individual or organization, and even threatening other political party to say, Nimba is our base, we want everybody to know that Nimba is your base. They're not your farm. If Nimba is your base, make it your base. Work for the people of Nimba. Let it all come show. I can tell you, this the 7 is my base. I have the roads to show for it. I have the bridges to show for it. I have the lights to show for it. If you say Nimba is your base, show something. Tell us why is it your base. But Sego, I will not allow these people to make me a subject of a bitter religious and ethnic conflict. I've never based my politics on that. I would not base my politics on that. And it is just wrong if they try to do so, and I will avoid that. I don't see myself in a war of wars with Senator Prince Johnson. At this point in time, it's not necessary for me, and it has no benefit to me.
So before I go to Steve, in your opening comment when you said, I don't like to take a fight that I can survive, and you just said that you don't want to engage in a war of words with Senator Prince Johnson. Is this out of fear of now winning the election, or this is something you just think is not worth it?
Sebu, let me repeat for the audience. Everybody in a Liberian election can conspire against me in this election. They can't win me. Nobody can defeat me. All of them combine what they have failed to do for the people in 18 to 20 years is what I've done for the people in 2 years. I defy anybody to fight me here. I challenge anybody to fight me here. I am not afraid. And let me tell you something. Any politician that fights me here, you would lose whatever battle that you are fighting. I dare any politician to fight me, you will lose the battle that you are fighting. So I'm not afraid. But what I'm saying is that Sekou, we are not from Nimba, but Nimba has struggled with division, with abuse, with public officials that they have trusted and have given them position, abusing them, using those positions for their personal gain. The country has been divided for almost 15, 20 years. My argument is I don't want to add to that division. That's not my purpose. If I jump on Senator Johnson today, if I jump on an MDR, what is the difference? What's the difference between me and them or any other ordinary Nimba politician? Then we all become the same. I want to do politics. Look, Kevin Gongre is from Nimba County. He has been campaigning. And I have to say, he's doing very well. Does he insult anybody?
No.
Does he go out and lay wild allegation against anybody?
No.
You don't need to do that for the people to listen to you. All you gotta do now is to say, you gave me this position 10 years ago, 9 years ago, 18. Here are the things I did with what you gave me. And because of that, you give me more time. If you cannot show what you have done, then you waste your time.
Steve?
But if you allow me who have done what I have done to come now and you and myself jump in the mud to fight, I will be the loser, my brother. I don't want to be the loser.
I got you.
So I'm not going to get into a fight with people who I believe, intentionally want to bring fight to me. No, I'm not. Nimba, I owe that to Nimba. If the only way for me to win the election is to go after NDR, attack Senator Johnson, attack Senator Coon personally, say mean thing about them, and then, no, I will not do that.
Steve, back to you.
No, I will not do that. Those are the words of Chairman Musa Bility. Chairman Musa Bility, I've listened to you on other stations or other platforms where you've talked about your wife being a Christian. And for me, and maybe most Liberians, it's as though you build bridges especially when it comes to this religious divide, tribal divide, and so forth. Let me ask you this question. How does it feel as a devoted Muslim being married to a Christian? On the flip side of it, some Christians have some religious phobia. How does it feel, and what can we learn as Liberians from this move that you've made, aside from politics? You're muted. We can't hear you.
Yes. Steve, I have. It's been a wonderful life. My children have grown up. They make good choices. My wife and I have lived peacefully, respecting each other's religion. When I met her, she said that we must, as a respect to her religion, we must get married in the church. My father was a liberal man, and when I asked him those, when he never resisted my desire to go and get married in the church, and so it's been quite wonderful, very very wonderful, and it's allowed me to respect people, and it made me to feel like it's a myth that we are doing, attacking each other on religious basis. I've lived with this woman for 27 years. We've never clashed. We've celebrated our religions. When my religion holiday comes, she joins me. Christmas time, I join her. Easter time, I join her. If that's a problem, then your leader one with me and God. But I believe that it has been quite rewarding. And I'm happy that I made a choice. If I made a choice, I was not thinking on politics. I was not thinking on politics. I was not thinking on who I am today. I met a woman that I love. Religion didn't matter to me, and nothing has changed.
Okay. Thank you, Chairman. So just before I get to the next question, are you saying in essence that regardless of our religious differences, we can still live in harmony, respecting each other? Is that what you're saying?
Huh?
Are you saying, regardless of our belief system, our tribal differences or religious differences, we can live in peace and harmony while respecting and honoring each other?
Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely, Steve. People do it. I'm not the first person. The great Yasser Arafat. It will surprise you to know that he was married to a Christian woman.
Yeah.
Egypt, as a Muslim country, sent a Christian man, Boutros Ghali, as Secretary General of the United Nations. People do it all over the world. So we should do it. It has absolutely zero impact. I mean, zero.
Okay, let me get a little political here. You have a history of winning national elections. These are facts. For the past 3 elections we've had in our country consecutively, the result shows that every side you've supported have won the elections. Starting from, I don't know about your past history, but I want to do the most recent histories. Starting from 2005, 2011, and 2017, you've won all 3 based on who you chose to support. My question to you is, this time around, it's a little different because you yourself are in a race. How you as a national chairman for the CPP is taking on this dual task, and how do you intend to break this other record? Because if you win come October 10, this is a record that will be unmatched. What do you say?
Well, you can't join in politics without analyzing. The people who do that, they make a lot of mistakes. If you analyze, it's easy for you to know who is going to win. When I decide to run in this district, I check what is the problem, what the people are dying for, what they're desperate for. What are the things that when you do for them, they will definitely reward you with a vote. Their roads, the darkness, the hospitals, the bridges, these are the things that are on their lips. Hard-working people, they want to get on the farm. They want the vehicles to come on their farm to take their logs. I mean, they just want the enabling environment so that they can do what they want to do. So that's exactly what I did. At the national level, we have a unity party that has been in power for 12 years. And you have a CDC that has been in power for 6 years. If you combine the 18 years together, generally it's been failure. Nothing new since 67. Then I asked myself, who are the people that are supporting the CDC? I checked them out. They are about 35% of the voting population, and nothing can change them. Whether Georgia take Liberia and sell it to another country, they don't care. They will still vote for him. They don't care. They're his people, and that's who they are. There is 65% of the people. It's 65% of those people. Half of that 65% are divided among the political parties. Tribal line, or party affiliation, relationship, and other things. The other half, if you push them, if you give them your platform, if you go after them, if you show them that you can run a better country than this, they will vote for you. I saw that potential, and I said, Alice Comey and his team do have a chance. You just have to work. And I see that they're capable to work, they want to work. Everybody there want to work. They're taking a vast standard bearer that want to work, I mean, almost overtime. So I know that 35% of vote that is sitting down, that vote going to Cummings. Because those people are the conscious people. Those people are the people that would never take Liberia back. And those are the people that would never want Liberia to stay where it is today. And so it was easy for me to say, if you look at the three main parties, the conscious Liberian that include the silent voter, the vocal voters that are against the two systems, when they want to make a choice for Liberia, a good choice, who they will go to? When citizens, the few conscious ones that feel that CDC have failed them, when they decide to go against CDC, where do we go? Alex Comey. When unity partisans, the ones who knows that Joseph Parker is not capable, is not competent, who can do it? Steve, 1 minute, Steve.
Okay. So while the chairman is gone, he will be back with us here so that we can ask some more questions, because the chairman seems to have a huge task on his hand, running his own campaign and also pushing the CPP as well. A double task here. So I mean, I think Mr. Kana, we are getting somewhere.
Yeah, let me say this, Steve. I'm enjoying the conversation. As I'm sitting here reading some of the comments, I'm just here smiling and laughing. The actual tribalists are the one that can call people, who fight against them, tribalists.
Okay.
But since the chairman is back, we can continue the conversation. But I just wanted to say something real quick, Steve.
Yeah, sorry.
Gentlemen, let me answer the question. Let me say this. We are here to ask the question, any question for that matter. It is the chairman responsibility to answer the question the way he wants to answer it. But one thing I know for sure, Chairman Musa Bility is his own man. He is a politician, and he engaged in politics and political activities in Nima County and across Liberia. He has his way of doing things, and I think he's playing more mature role here than Prince Johnson, Jeremiah Kun, and the rest of the people in the NDR. The chairman's statement here, his position here, does not negate the fact that every single Muslim and every Mandingo person from Nima County should be affronted, should be angry, should be upset at the behavior perpetrated by Prince Johnson and his party. In fact, to remind us about what happened to us because we're Muslim and Mandingo. If you think it doesn't worth talking about, that's on you. The chairman will answer the way he wants to answer the question. But I can tell you,
Of course.
no matter how he answers the question, the Mandingo people and the Muslim people of Nima County and across Liberia, they will hold Joseph Barker responsible if you continue to have people who are divisive based on tribal and religious line. If you keep them around him and you fail to condemn them when they make the Balaka comment statement against the Liberian Muslim and Mandingo, Joseph Barker will feel it. So these Unity Party people who are coming here, oh no, Sekou, we're not going to hear what you want to hear. Me, I expect anything from the chairman. Let me tell you the truth. I know the man is very intelligent, he's peaceful, and the man, he's been sounding very conciliatory, which is expected from a leader like him. I'm not running for anything. Equally so, even if I'm running for president, if my tribe, my religion come under attack from any unscrupulous element, we will react to it. We will fire for fire. You fight or we'll fight you. You're not going to scare us. Especially we being at the receiving end of systematic tribalism and discrimination. If you bring it, we'll take it to you. We'll take it to your doorstep. This is not Musa Bility speaking. I'm speaking as Sekou Kene, and I speak for millions of people. I know that. I speak for thousands.
Sekou.
So no, I don't want to clarify some of the people who think that okay, Sekou thinking one thing, Musa thinking the other one. No.
Let me tell you what is the strategy.
We are interviewing here.
The strategy is very, and you got to give it to them. I want you to know.
Yeah.
At this point, it is just aimed at a certain group of people. What happens to Unity Party, it doesn't matter. But if a statement of division can give you power, to hell with everything else. The strategy is for me to come back and name a list of issue and fire back in similar way. You know, the first victim of that action is my development work.
Yeah.
It's everything that I'm doing in my county. Because at that point, you have a situation where instead of discussing the good things you are doing for the people, now we've been here now for almost 20 minutes. We'll be talking about what Prince Johnson say, I say, what NDR say, I say, what I say they did. And then tomorrow, another person again will come again and attack me. Then somebody from my camp. What is the victim? They say the first casualty of war is the truth. In this particular case, the first casualty would be that they would have succeeded in hauling me away from showcasing my positive things in the district. And now they must say, and you know, Sekou, every day you see me defending myself for Unity Party people, Musa Bility, things I didn't do. So what made you think that these people come to Bali and come to me and say, oh, Musa Bility was on Samuel Doe death squad. Musa Bility that death squad man. Oh, the man was General XXX in Ulimo or Alco. I will be there now, defending myself. That's not true. I never fought war. No, Islam. But that you and the Paul discuss that one, you and the Paul.
Yeah.
But if it's saying it becomes their war, I'm not going there.
At
this point, at this point, Sekou, when they bring their whatever, I will continue. We got 4 months officially to election. After 2.5 years of hard work, I'm not about to waste that on people who I really, really challenge right now. They should be worried about where they are. They should be worried about the challenges that they face.
Thank you, Chairman.
Because they should be worried about the fact that they have a relationship with the government, the CDC government, for 5 years, and now they have to condemn that government on things that they and the government did. They should be worried about that. I should not be part of their worry, and I should not allow myself to be part of that worry. They have questions to answer to the people of Nimba, to the people of Liberia. I think they should answer that. I will not allow them.
Thank you so much, Chairman. So Chairman, let me get to my other question here really quick, and thanks for providing clarity and context to this conversation. But here's my other question to you. Lately, the Liberian people saw, and the world at large saw, an attack on you, on your company. And so some people don't know the in total or the details about what really happened to your company with the LRA. Chairman Bility, let me ask you in a general context here. Why do you think all these back-to-back attacks within the course of a week or couple of months, or let's say couple of years since you declared your support for Mr. Alexander Cummings and your support to stay in the CPP, what is the bottom line here? What did Musa Bility do wrong? Where did you go wrong? What's going on?
Chief, yesterday, during the Europa Championship, you see what Inter Milan did to Manchester City. They broke their defense. The guy who holds the midfield of Man City, they took him out of the game. Which is De Bruyne, the Belgian guy.
Right.
They injured him, they took him out of the game. Musa Bility holds the defenses of Alice Cummings. He held the CPP together. He threatens this coalition. With him, we have a war on our hands. If we want to break Alice Cummings, that's the guy to break. That's the guy to demonize. Why you think that I am under more attack than the two people that will be president and vice president? It makes sense. Because you get rid of Musa Bility, then the defense, our president and vice president waiting become vulnerable. It will come for them. That's what they're doing. But they can't do it. They ain't able. Truth crushed to ice shall rise again. You know, Chief, a lot of things will come out. You know, I know you will come there, or if you are not. You talk about, for instance, road fund. The idea that you don't know, I believe, we don't even know, that this road fund they're talking about, there was no road fund. When the legislature passed the Road Fund Act in 2017, Joseph Boakai and Nokwe were running as president and vice president. Both of them were presiding over the Liberian legislature. One
Yes.
as president of the Senate and the other one as speaker. They passed a law that was deliberately left incomplete and went for break. And when the government of George Weah came, I mean, in fact, when they went for break, that's when the LRA came now and said, the Road Fund Act has been passed, so we're going to collect the road fund from you people. And I said, no, read the act. The act says, because Joseph Boakai and Nokwe determined that if we levy tax now, few months of election, the Liberian people will knock us down. We cannot levy any tax now. So let's say we pass the act, you send it back to the executive to put the prices on it and bring it back to us before we can approve it. So we told LRA, I said, this act, there's no act. LRA said, yeah, there's an act. We want the Supreme Court. Justice Philip Bank told them, there's no act. So you cannot collect the road fund tax. When senators who the Liberian people pay, so when you hear Musa Bility collected, I don't collect nothing, my brother. Let me tell you what they did. My own company money that I was making as my profit, that's what they forced me to surrender to them. It's not a tax. The day somebody tell you, say, and guess what? As a matter of coincidence, the current Minister of Justice and the former Minister of Public Works, the late Mabutu Yipan, and the current Minister of Justice were our lawyer against the government of Liberia in 2017. So they were in position of authority. They told the Georgia government, hey, there's no tax. We know about it. We were lawyer for Musa. So let's pass the law now. Do you know when the Road Fund Act was passed? In March 2018. Do you know the road fund they say Musa Bility will pay? Do you know it's from when? 2016 and 2017. Fact. As Alice coming to say. But we are coming to election. We are coming to fight. You think that I didn't have answer for the road fund thing? I had the answer. If I brought the answer all that time, when I come to help me, I will bring it up at the time when necessary. You will hear the real story. So there's no fun. When you see Darrell Dillon there talking about why LRA shouldn't go, why did you allow the people to collect them? They are dumb. They don't even know that there was no tax to collect.
All right.
According to the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia, only the national legislature has the authority to levy taxes. Nobody in the Republic of Liberia can show to me that there was a road fund passed by the national legislature before 2018. So what a tax you want me to pay?
Thank you, Chairman.
So
I was blackmailed into a settlement with the government because when the election was over, everything I had was lost. People wanted to take my terminal from me. And the government came and said, you know, we went to the Supreme Court. It looked like this road fund case, win that case. So we want you to sign a settlement agreement and then let's move along. But these lawmakers, you know, very limited in their thinking. They cannot even take They cannot even do small research to say, but well, how did government tax lender in one man hand? Because there was no tax.
Okay, so Chairman Musa Bility, thank you so much. Once again, folks, if you just joining us, this is SKTV. I know some of you are in your feelings and some of you are happy, what have you, which is expected. So, Chairman Bility, since you brought up this whole rule form conversation, if you can, we were told that the whole rule form thing was about $50,000. And
that's the FIFA thing.
that's the FIFA thing. Okay, that's the FIFA thing was about $50,000.
Yes.
And then the whole roll fall thing too, we learned that it was not like taxes or any loan you took from the government. It was like when you
No,
on your own,
my own money.
that they want
Yeah.
taxes on that. But
It's
many
so
people are
simple.
saying you all bring our roll for money as if to say you took money from
Those people are stupid. All of them who say they are stupid. I'm the one who's saying it. Because if you want to put your mouth in something, go read about it. Take a little bit of time. Look, Steve, take your time. Call the lawmakers. Call the LRA. I'm begging you. Ask them, were there anything called road fund before 2018?
Okay.
Ask anybody in the Republic of Liberia whether there were anything in the Republic of Liberia called road fund. Go ask any lawmaker. Ask, are there any one of them to show?
Okay, before I ask my next question, let me say something funny that I've just observed. A lot of my good friends who are Unity Party people are here today cheering for Musa Bility for not going against, for saying, you know what, I'm not going to attack Prince Johnson. I'm not going to. So they're cheering for you today, and I've seen it. They are attacking. Then the funny thing, they're attacking me. Say, who is the trauma? Musa, don't talk about it. Musa, thank you. Musa, you're intelligent. So like,
No, I mean,
I'm loving it, but let me say this. These guys, they have no color.
no.
Prince Johnson tomorrow, if Prince Johnson turn against them, Prince Johnson will be the devil. So now Prince Johnson is supporting them. Prince Johnson is the angel. Prince Johnson is the savior. And at the same time, they want to work with Prince Johnson, but they still want to run away from him. When I posted a picture of Prince Johnson and Joseph Imabwaka, I was attacking my inbox by so many UP people. Why are you putting the picture with JMB? I said, well, and JMB, and I made a spokesperson for JMB. Why you can't be scared for the picture to be with JMB? But Mr. Chairman, I won't go to politics a little bit. We saw Mr. Cummings in the Southeast. Yesterday, what I saw, I thought that was Hapo. Somebody said, no, that's not Hapo. This is Plebo. Said the man not even in Hapo yet. When we reach to Hapo, it will be something else. But the crowd that we saw yesterday in Plebo, it was a breathtaking crowd for me. I was surprised. Likewise, many other people. What is the mission in the Southeast? What's going on? What you guys are up to, man? A lot of something is happening. We don't know.
You muted, Chairman. You muted. Chairman, we can hear you.
We come back to Steve's question. We will win this election, Seko. We'll win this election. I've done my homework. We have done our homework. You know, Steve, 2 weeks ago, we had our first meeting with our new vice standard bearer after she was announced and elected. We went into our first meeting, campaign chair, Mariah Yakula, the VSB Hotel. It was me, and I think one Wishna and Mr. Cummings. So was 7 in the room. 7 in the room, and then Shelley is very inquisitive. Then she said, Mr. Cummings, how did you manage to get all the votes that you got in Maserado? Then Mr. Cummings said, I spent a lot of time making sure, meeting people individually, smaller groups, They say, hey, can you do that? Are you going to be able to do that again? He said, yeah, even more. Then she said, why do you think that you will win this time? Then I said, my bystander there, just look in the room. We are 7 in this room. Besides Mr. Cummings himself, nobody in the room was for him in 2017. Just in that room. I want you to think he came 4th or 5th. But in 2017, the whole Liberty Party, so many people, the Louis Brown, the West, so many people from CDC, from Unity Party, from Liberty Party, they were not with him. Are with him now? That's Southeastern thing there. The thing about Cummings, whether that's CDC, whether Unity Party, all of them agree that Cummings is the best president. The only thing is say Mogina chair on the 2029. But on the issue of his quality, but at the time you want them to get you, so you will go substitute the suffering of the people. You will keep them up to that time. The Party and us, we want one place. CDC, my brother, I told you CDC and all will go to second round. CDC will go to second round. Look, from the 205, 211, 217, they've been going. Because CDC, they ain't got no reason to vote for that party. They have no capacity to be convinced. They are just like that. They will never change. I have no time to waste on them. That we and the Unity Party will fight. So that fight, I'm ready for. Nimakande is going to be an interesting fight. And we are here.
So, Mr. Chairman, I heard something that I talked about it earlier today. That there was a show yesterday, there was a program yesterday on the radio that they were in Bayan calling, some identifying themselves as Gio from the Prince Johnson strap, some identifying themselves as Prince Johnson party member, saying on the radio that Prince Johnson will vote for you, will vote for Musa Bility, will vote for all our sons and daughters. So stop the attack. If you don't stop, someone up from District 7, we will now vote for you. Is that true?
Sego, I want you to send your own team in Nimba to come tell you what has been the public reaction. There are 2 districts in Nimba County. I met a guy this morning. The guy told me that there are 2 districts in Nimba County. Those 2 districts, anybody who wants to be president, if you go against the people in that district, you will lose the election. But District 4 and District 7.
Okay.
The party told me that in District 4, the current representative, in the short time of 6 years, has taken president, government minister. He has given and showing those people something that they never dreamed of seeing. If anybody attempt to vote against that man, to campaign against him, you will lose. Guess what? CPP will not get nobody against that man. We recognize his work. We recognize what he's doing in that country. And we will not deprive the people of District 4 a man like him with his quality. If you want to come try in District 7, come. You will come meet me and my people here. Come. You come here to campaign against Musa Bility in District 7. You will see whether your presidential candidate will get voted here.
So, what I want to do, Steve, let's go to Liberia. Let's see if maybe have one or two questions, and then we will open the line in Liberia. Let the people call and let's hear their reaction, because a lot of people are surprised at Chairman Bility reaction today because of the fact that a lot of people think he's going to become combative, he's going to be fighting.
No.
But it looks like Bility trying to,
I will never get in a battle with President.
Yeah,
it's a trap.
And most the reaction I'm getting from a lot of people from Nimba, they are happy with your reaction. However,
Nimba has gone too much.
I'm just saying this, me and other Nimbayans who are Mandingo and Muslim, we vehemently reject and resent Prince Johnson and his party announcement. We calling on Joseph Nima Boakai to condemn it. If you don't condemn it, we will continue to say it against you. Me, I'm saying it. Joseph Boakai need to condemn it. If you want us to take you seriously, you have to condemn Prince Johnson assault, unwarranted and unprovoked attack on Liberian Muslim and Mandingo. If Boakai does not condemn it, we will continue to talk about it, and our people will react to it come October 10th. I'm saying it and I mean it. So let's go to Mabel. Mabel, if you have one or two questions, ask your question, and then we will go to the chairman.
All right, thank you, Sekou. And let me say good evening, Chairman, and happy Father's Month. Even though this month is Father Month and today is Sunday, there are a lot of fathers out there who are also celebrating because you are in both. So let me say happy Father's Day to you. Yeah, so Chairman, indeed you are a good man, and the records are there, even where I work. Yes, at Truth FM, when it comes to religious tolerance, let me give you that 100% Naksan and say thank you so much. If I can only see 2% Muslim here at Truth FM, and that speaks that, yes, indeed, you are a man with religious tolerance. So that news coming from back and forth from the other side, yes, complete distraction, or maybe wanting to swear away from all the good things that you are doing. But let me go straight to the question. See the CPP, because you are like 2-in-1, campaigning for yourself and at the same time campaigning for CPP. Are you not seeing this as a very hectic law? That one, and two, with all the huge development that you are doing in Nimba Sector P, in district number 7, and the people are all happy seeing that in fact you are transforming their life after becoming representative for that district, and in fact Nimba at large. What are your next plans for Nimba County?
Look, the most important plan I have for Nimba County is to unite the legislative caucus. That's the first thing. We need to have a united front when it comes to how we are going to have a joint approach to national development, and how we are going to work together in terms of the budget, how the budget will impact our country, how we are going to work together, the companies that are working in our country, how we can maximize the use to benefit Nimbayans. Nimbayan businesses, how we're going to induce banks to loan for our farmers jointly. This is not going to be a one-man show. There are 10 other lawmakers, that will be here, that will be working together to make sure that we have the things that our country needs. We need hospitals. We need roads. The country is hit with road problem. We have machines that we cannot utilize, but how can we privatize that machine so that the machine can benefit the country? There are several things, but one of the most important things is for the NIBA legislative caucus to speak with one voice, at least on the issue of NIBA. National politics, we can disagree, but we should be able to do that. With that, we can work with the country administration so that the development agenda of the country can be paramount to our people. Our people are struggling. Governments are taking advantage from 10 years ago. Meter steal money. It doesn't come the way it should come because we haven't agreed on how we're going to use it. We should be able to even use that money in advance. We should have a relationship with a bank that will give that money to us in advance and then meter steal pay later so that we can keep development going. But the first thing we'll do is to unite the legislative caucus. I don't care what kind of vision you have. If you don't work with your colleague in the caucus, you will not succeed. So my first goal will be to do that. And then under President Cummings, then the NIMBA is the lifeblood of Liberia. So NIMBA will be a hub, commercial hub, all of our cities. We need quotas. We need good roads. Even before the quota come, but let the vehicles move, freely. Let our people go around. Schools. We need to get rid of checkpoints in our country. What checkpoint doing in our country at this time? We need to get rid of all of that. Let a checkpoint go to the border so that our people can move freely. We got drug issue for our children. We need to have a plan to deal with that. Electricity is in part of the city. It should go across the country. And if that costs the country some money, we'll raise that money to make sure that there's poles across the whole country and that everybody gets some electricity, access to electricity. So Nimba is like a whole country. We got a lot of work to do. So we got to hit the ground running.
So, Mabel, I think you should go ahead and take calls. But before we do that, I just want to say this. While we were on the show, this person, Adrian Swing, sent $40 to SKTV to support SKTV. And then Harris Tucker earlier sent us $20. Want to say thank you to both of you. But then before that, somebody sent $100 for Steve's birthday. And we say thank you to all of those people who have contributed to SKTV, also contributing to our man's birthday. I was thinking earlier, the chairman was not here. I was thinking for Steve. When I got to the point where we say, how old are you now? The man, the man said, we shouldn't put you in a situation you can't handle. But let's go to Liberia. Let the Liberian people react to the chairman's statement here, to the chairman's reaction to Prince Johnson and the NDR attack on him and Muslims and Mandingo alike. So, open the line. 30 seconds, the most. No more than 1 minute.
Okay, so 0770 2031 25 or 0770 203125, especially for those of you that already know the number, you can call in and please just be brief and stick strict to the point. 0770 2031 25 0770 203125. That's the number to call in to be part of the show on this Sunday evening. So keep the calls coming. 0770 2031 25 calls keep coming back to back. Please, sorry, Drew. Let me see. All right, so let me get to the line, pick my first caller. Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, my dear, your name and from where you join us?
I'm J. Kelly, and I call you from 72nd this evening.
Okay, Chief, go ahead.
Thank you so much for the show. You know, the chief propagandas or political chicanery that have been spread or spilled out by the chairman that's where the work. We know the workings of President Johnson and that of Jeremiah Cole. They are good people of Nimba. They embrace Islam, so we don't want for these kind of things to bring divisions among us. If you can push your point that people are going to listen to you and vote for you, let it be done based on that. But don't bring divisive or religious intolerance and to that people are going to have sympathy on you to vote for you. That's not going to work. I'm a Muslim, so I'm not going to support that point of the chairman. Thank you so much for the show.
What am I saying?
You're talking about the FDR.
Maybe I'm listening to a different show.
Go ahead.
No, but it's not clear. We're not hearing that person. We're not hearing anything. We're not hearing anything from that person. How much speaking just you guys on a plastic covering his mouth? We're not hearing it.
Yeah, keep a close camera. I don't know what's happening, but please, you gotta be. Yeah, some of you, you gotta move away from. I don't know what kind of hole you in, what kind of dark hole. Maybe that cannot get you clear. But let me see what I can get it cut off on the line. Good evening.
How are you?
Yeah, my brother, we're good. Thank God. Your name and from where you join us?
Okay, my name is Anthony. I'm calling from Green Jida.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Musa Bility, I love Musa Bility so much. Musa Bility, I want you to continue your work. Green Jida, not everybody working for the government. The government, we the Green Jida, so we're suffering. I want you to continue your work and your hands should reach to Green Jida. The time to come back and Pueblo. This is where I came from. No school in Pueblo. No school. We suffering. Our children have plenty. They not get no school. So municipality. Me, I pledge my support to you and I want you. One day they tired name must be in your ear. Pueblo,
So
get school there. Pueblo, if you go Grand Jida, read the down. The after my say I'm going Pueblo, they will carry Pueblo. We not get school there.
So you want the chairman? You want the chairman to go across maybe Grand Jida also to extend his developmental ideas there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want for Musa Bility to help Grand Jida so that he can help.
All right. Thank you so much, Chairman. Without border, they are calling on you that, yeah, go Grand Jida. At least the people in Grand Jida County are also quiet. Yeah, go evening. Go ahead. Your name and from where you join us?
Yeah, Sonia.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Go ahead. No time.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I thank you very much for developing our county. You're doing well for us. Nothing will deprive us from putting you there. Pray to God, just be thinking what you're going to do for us next. But you are the next representative for us.
Thank you so much. You are the next representative for District Number 7 in Nimba County. To this caller, good evening.
Hello?
Yeah, my dear, your name and from where you join us?
I'm Sekou Sheriff calling from Bonjama.
From Bonjama, Lofa County. Go ahead, Chief.
I just called to speak to the tolerance of our chairman. And I want you to continue with the good work that he's doing. You see, the issue of vandalism is affecting us everywhere in Liberia. But can I show you that it is working away?
All right. Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so to this caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. How you doing?
Yeah, my brother, we're great. Thank God. Your name and from where you join us?
Yeah. I'm Isaac Rita. I'm calling from Monrovia. I just want to extend my kind appreciation to the chairman. Our SKTV are saying a good work that he continue to do that. So I just bless God for him. That he continue to step forward and push forward and not to move behind. Liberia today, we need development. We need our country to go forward. So I just want to be part of the show to say thank you to Musa Hassan Bility for what you're doing and what you continue to do. We're going to carry in.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. And to this caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my brother.
Yeah, your name and from where you join us?
Brother Jackson, calling from County, Large Junction.
Okay, go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I thank Musa Bility for the topic that you brought now, that he is not the one that giving to attack Prince Johnson. I commend him for that. And surely I believe that Musa Bility will make in this server. Are you getting me?
Loud and clear. You are loud and clear on the radio.
And I believe that now Musa Bility will be able to cross the carpet. Because as long as he makes that comment that he will not attack Senator Johnson, he will make it. But let me let him know that those guys that are around him are not the one to fool him to say something against Senator Johnson. Let me let him know, number one, Senator Johnson stays senator in Neighbor County, also the godfather of Neighbor County. Whosoever, wheresoever you from, you put more on Senator Johnson, you will not cross the carpet. And let me let you know, number one, about this before the current representative are there. As I'm speaking to you, the current representative are there. You will no more become representative in that district again. Let me let you know.
All right, thank you. Thank you. You have said it all. We got to get changed to other people.
That man is a small goal.
Yeah, your name and from where you join us. You never and no more to go. These kind of talks. Yeah. Okay, Ebe, go ahead, Chief.
I want to tell the chairman, thank you, man. Yes. I let it when the chairman speak. More especially concerning about development. By the grace of God, the chairman will win our district.
Development is all we want. By the grace of God, the honorable chairman without border going to win district number 7, Nima County. So they call. Good evening. Yeah, your name and from where you join us? District 1. Where now? Maserado or?
District 1, which country?
Okay, from District number 1, Maserado County. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I want to ask honorable the chairman anything go to the second round, what will we do for support?
Okay, if maybe CPP not go for a second round, right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to respond to that. Okay, so let me take this call. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? Your name and from where you join us?
My name is Maya from FBA.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say thank you to the chairman. I've been following Chairman Bility again and doing well in Lima. I just want to thank you for the hard work and continue on. God will give reward to him.
Thank you so.
But chairman, I want a chairman number.
Oh my man, no. Don't worry, you'll get a man number anytime. Where you live?
I was saying my number. I was saying my number.
Okay, FDA, no problem. So the chairman said in fine, he's going to send you his number to this caller. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, your name and from where you join us?
This is Dennis. We are calling from Tinga Village, Monrovia.
Okay, Chief, go ahead.
Yeah, my attention has been drawn to the chairman session on the radio. I followed it several times, but I understand that he always attacked the Unity Party. One of the attacks he did was last week about the fellow at the LRA. The fellow at LRA does not work for Unity Party. He worked for the border of Liberia. And the man responsible enough. If he does anything wrong to the chairman, he has the right to go to the director of LRA to lay the complaint. But the shit to play on Unity Party is wrong. Unity Party has never attacked you on every radio. You always go radio attack Unity Party for what? And you serve on the Unity Party government in so many departments with the chairman. You have to stop this.
All right. All right, thank you. So he's calling for reconciliation.
UP,
Let's call
UP say, "Mama, be pressing you for UP."
Yeah, go ahead.
This is from Grand Cayman.
Okay, go ahead from Grand Cayman County.
People calling from everywhere, man. That's
So
why
the chairman without border is in
SKTV
studio.
the premier
Go ahead,
platform.
Chief, and talk to the chairman.
They will, you are all over the country, man. I want you to know that.
I can see it.
I should have loved him, but he just spoke on well. But I think you are in studio and you start to I want to check based on how to say how you want to say based on other statements that you to your Muslim community and you're not going that well with Mali and control the Muslim community on that. And this is how you have an effect on the CPP on that particular issue.
Are you talking about Or maybe you're talking to Sekou when you were.
No, I'm talking about Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson who made a statement against the Muslim community.
Oh.
And that statement he made have an effect on the United Party. And
Of course.
Mr. Bailey went not so long saying he's not going to waste his time on sedition because they are always voting for no reason. Mind you, seditions, some of the seditions are disenchanted and are trying to link
so make an instead of win you people over, right?
So you would say that and say those things against sedition. I mean, you are trying to change the against the solution. Who are just in charge and trying to turn our face to find alternatives to go to the CPP. You don't go on national radio.
No. Maybe the main point here is that people. Okay, I know the mayor respond to that. So this caller, good evening.
I didn't hear you.
No, I'll tell you what the message.
Oh, from district number 9, Nima County. Okay, go ahead, small, and tell something about.
I get some information for the chairman. I want the chairman number.
All right, no problem. The chairman listening.
You don't want to tell the chairman no more?
Maybe the chairman get his team, so the team going to get to you and so on before you can read the chairman.
I'm getting jealous now. How can
chairman, the people from Graduate County are also calling you. And to this caller, good evening. Okay, go ahead, Chief.
Question for the CPB. I want to know what happened to the 70 case, case, because since then we don't have anything and we are going to the election. So sometimes based on my case, the chairman is going to take message to the party when they win the election or for corruption case when you come back. Sometimes if they get for the vote, sometimes they will not be able to fight other kids. So we want to know what happened to the 70 case that got busy on the without something right.
Okay.
How far it go and how far it go?
All right. So I don't know why chairman want to respond to so many questions. Or we should keep taking calls.
No, maybe I want you to take just one more call and then we will leave it there for Liberia. Then we'll take a few calls here. Then the chairman will start reacting to them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So okay. So one or two more. 0770203125. Then
if there's no call, then then don't worry. Let me just start from you. I already got 2 people here being calling. Oh, even though we didn't say diaspora, but people are already here on the line. So maybe you just stop the call for Liberia. Let me do this right here. This person, it looks like New York number, but the last 4 digits 3674. What is your name and where you calling from?
Yes. Hi, my name is Mohammed Kita from Staten Island, New York. How are you, Mr. Bility?
The other Kita man, the Congo Kita man, Mohammed Kita. Mohammed Kita, welcome to SKTV.
Well, I have a very short question because I've listened to Senator Prince Johnson assertion of what he has indicated, and I have a question for Honorable Musa Bility. My question here is, where is Prince Johnson political fear of bullying and stalking?
I'm not hearing him.
Yeah, he's very low. But if we didn't get him, I will just explain to you. So go ahead again. Mohammed, can you speak a little louder?
Thank you. I'll repeat. Okay, where is Prince Johnson?
We even lost the chairman. So hopefully.
Can I continue, Sekou?
Yeah, just continue. Then I'll relay the message to him. Go ahead.
All right, thank you for your consideration. My question here is, where is Prince Johnson political fear of bullying and stalking, of incitement of fear coming from, based upon Chairman Bility own assessment as identified in the current election process?
Can you repeat the question again, if you don't mind?
Yes, my question is, where is Prince Johnson political fear of bullying and stalking, of incitement and creating fear coming from, based upon Chairman Bility personal assessment as identified in this current election environment?
I got you. Thank you so much. We got a question. We relate to the chairman. Hold the line, everybody. Let me do this right here. I think this person is Ali Keller. Ali Keller calling from Facebook line. Ali, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, Sekou.
So, what is your question for the chairman? Quickly.
Thank you for taking my call. Sorry I came a little late. I didn't really get what the comment Prince Johnson made. But as I listen to the show, my question is not directly to the chairman. Chairman, hello, by the way. I love you so much, Chairman Musa. My question is directly to one of your panels, Steve. Steve make a comment, he make a remark. And in his remark, he said the chairman has a track record of producing winning party. He did it for Ellen, and consecutively he did it as well, and he did it for George Weah. That shows he's always on a winning team, and he's about to do it again. And what I think he failed to inform the Liberian people about is also telling all that Chairman Musa is also consistently on a record of producing a failed government. He supported Ellie, she failed her, he still supported her, she failed her again, and then he supported Jawia drowned her up to the bottom of the ocean. And now he's telling her again to elect another person. So he's on a track record of producing a failed government. And I really would love Steve to speak to this, to the Liberian people. So
Thank you.
Chairman is on the positive side producing winner. He's also on the positive side producing failures for our people. Thank you for taking my call. I'll stop there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello,
Thank you.
boss.
Thank you. So I think we have a Brazilian monk here. Brazilian monk, is that you?
This is Uncle Pete.
Uncle Pete, the man from all the country. Go ahead, Uncle Pete. Uncle Pete, Uncle Pete, go ahead quickly.
Hello?
Let me say happy birthday to my man,
I don't know what's going on.
my wonderful nephew. But let me just say this to Musa Bility. This is Uncle Pete, the man for all the countries. I want Liberians to hear me loud and clear. Musa Bility, do not worry. Allah, God, they are in control of the ticket of Charlie Brodsky and Alexander Cummings. So let me just say this. What Musa Bility said about Madingo, and that statement is made about you. Look, they are running a campaign of CCP. So do not even worry about it. That statement, even Prophet Key spoke against it. That statement, the people of Nimba will not listen to such a statement to be anti-Musa ability. And the people of Nimba will not listen to that statement to be anti-Muslim. The people of Nimba, they will not listen to that statement to be anti-Madingo. Madingo people, they are Liberians. They have the right to live anywhere, and nobody can just take their land or you take advantage that they cannot get a position in the country. They are entitled. They own Liberia. We all own Liberia. So let me tell you, that statement is a campaign statement for the CPP. It's an anti-statement for Unity Party to arrest.
But thank you, Uncle Pete. Thank you. So I think first, I'll take two more calls here. We'll go to the chairman because we're getting a lot of calls now. I can't even, handle everything. So caller, last four DJ is 2504. Start with 631. I think it's Prince Massacre. I'm not too sure, but it should be.
Yeah, this is Prince Massacre.
Prince Massacre, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you? Good afternoon to your studio guests.
Go ahead quickly.
Attention has been drawn to the root phone issues because I followed the hearing yesterday from the LRA authorities and that of the root phone lady. They were at the Senate. And they provided this document. Mr. Bility has been providing this information that he don't want to go into details and all of this, but there was a document provided by the LRA that Mr. Bility signs, the government of Liberia signs, that they agree on the out-of-court settlement to pay the amount of more than $4 million. And all of that amount, according to the ARA guy who represented the government at that hearing, he said Mr. Bility still owe the government $3.7 million. My question to Mr. Bility is that why will you agree on a out of court settlement of something you know that according to you, that's your money, you work for it, and people bully you to give money to them. If you know this was your money, why will you agree on a out of court settlement? That is number one question. The second question has to do with Sekou. You are accusing JMB of not condemning the statement that was made by NDR. But Mr. Bility is in studio. He has refused to attack the NDR or that of Prince Johnson of the statement. But rather you are leaving the people that made the statement, you are going to JMB. So what's the motive? If the man who is being accused, he's saying that no, Prince Johnson, I cannot attack him because I don't want to lose my election. And the attempt to go after Prince Johnson is that you are losing the election.
The man didn't say that. The man didn't say that. The problem, let me say this. First of all, I was not expecting you to call on our show today because I blocked your stuff yesterday. Listen to me. Listen.
Okay.
Hey, I took your call and I recognize your number. I want you to talk.
Okay.
I blocked your number yesterday because the way you behave on the platform.
I don't know how I behave.
And then listen. You see, the thing about you can't listen to people when I talk. When you talk, you listen. When I'm talking, you got to listen. When I finish, you can respond.
Okay.
Musa Bility didn't say that I don't want to attack Prince Johnson because I don't want to lose my election. He said, no man can challenge him in his district. It's not about that. But he responding to Prince Johnson will take away the developmental agenda that he's doing because they want to distract him from what he's doing for his people. That's what he said. So let me go to the next caller. I blocked this guy yesterday. I don't even know. Maybe you're using pseudo need to come here. So caller, what is your name and where are you calling from? Last 4 DJ 2275. Hello? Yeah, 2275.
Oh, that's me. Yes, thank you. Yes, my name is Sylvester Dagba.
Go ahead.
And I'm a former classmate of your chairman in the studio there. We went to high school and college together. Lai Musa, what's up? But listen, I called to tell the chairman that I appreciate him being a strong supporter of coming and trying to get Liberia back on track. I really, I know him. If nobody knows Musa, I know Musa. Trust me. Coming is standing a good ground for dealing with this guy. You guys have a good day. I appreciate the call. This is my first time calling on the platform.
And what was your name again? What was your name again? You said Musa Bility is your former classmate, Sylvester Dagba. Thank you so much. Last caller, 401 number. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Brother Siku, this is Mohammed Kenneth from the state of Rhode Island.
Mohammed Kenneth from the state of Rhode Island. Go ahead. But I think we just lost the chairman. Okay, chairman's back.
A statement. And I called on the show yesterday when the same issue was being discussed, and I made a strong statement condemning the behavior from the NDR and the Unity Party.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Nimba. I'm a son of Nimba. Like I said yesterday, I see myself in Musa Bility. Musa's mother is Mano, Father Madingo. Me, my mother is Tio, Father Madingo. So the attacks on Musa Bility is not just on Musa Bility. If we remain silent and allow this to go on, that means those of us from the both sides in Nimba, there will come a time we won't be able to make statements. And so we stand with Musa. We condemn that statement from NDR. We condemn any tribal division in Liberia, in Nimba as a whole. This is in particular. This is not the time now for us to preach divisive politics in Nimba and in Liberia. Let's discuss the issues. Let's discuss development. Let's discuss what will move our county and our country forward. So, as a Nimbayan and someone who see himself like the same situation Musa finds himself in, we are telling Musa to stand tall and remain focused, never give up, never be, never waver. You got thousands of your brothers and sisters who stand by you.
Thank you.
I just want to tell you, remain focused and thank you for what you do. History will judge you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. Folks, I mean, we were going to keep taking calls. We're not going to move from here today. So, Mr. Chairman, we want you to react to some of the callers. Both, I think you can see the chairman look like sleepy right now. I'm not sure. Mr. Chairman, are you there? Can you hear us?
So I literally didn't hear almost.
Yeah, it looks like your line is not connecting properly. But can you hear me though? Yeah, we're having some trouble with the chairman's connection there. Maybe we need to. Can you hear me? Maybe take him off and let him come back. Oh.
Hello?
Yeah, I just took him off so he can come back.
Sekou, I also think when the questions are so many.
No more question.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. Because the man was struggling with his stuff. I don't want him to get all the questions and then he can just answer and then we will, let him come back so he can respond to the questions. I think the line. Your line was really bad. Can you hear us now?
It's
still bad.
It's still bad. I think that.
Yeah, but can you hear me?
I think the weather is the problem.
This is crazy. Can you hear me?
He can't hear you.
Yeah, we're having problems. We're having similar problems with the radio.
The weather is bad to the point that even the radio had to leave. The guys on the radio had to leave because it's raining heavy. Yeah, Chairman, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I hope. Is it much better now?
Yes.
Yeah. We can hear you, but if you can hear us, then we're good.
Yeah, I hear you now, barely. I can hear you now. Like I was just saying that I heard most of the callers, but let the United Party vote, let them just be in denial and be talking all the things they can talk. But at the end of the day, we are going to a political war. We are ready for it. I am repeating that I'm not afraid of the NDR, and I'm prepared to take them on. They already have a candidate against me. So let them come, let's sort things out. They have a candidate. There's a Unity Party candidate here. Let them come. I'm ready for them. The thing I say I will not do as a son of Nimba, I will not go into personal attack, insult, and abuse with any Nimba leader, including Senator Payne Johnson. We can say our program, we can speak of our records, we can speak of our history, but nobody will drag me into talk of tribalism, religion. I will never allow that. I can never win that battle because that is trafficking in fear. Those are the things that make people afraid in this country. I cannot win that. What I'm able to win is to tell the people, here's my record, here's what I told you I would do, here's what I've done. They who have been running this place for 10, 15, 18 years, let them come show that track record, and based on that, let them ask the people to vote against us. But other than that, Sekou and Steve, I don't see any other thing. This is the way it is. As it stands, somebody want to drag me into a fist fight with Prince Johnson. I'm too smart for that. Let them go try something else. There will be no time in the next 4 months that I will be on radio insulting, throwing words at Prince Johnson. If Prince Johnson, like I said, he can come and attack me. I'm focused on what I want for my people and what I want for the future of this country. I will not be distracted with, talks that don't change the life of our people. To look at a man who is doing all of these things to say he's bringing war, it means that you have no respect for the people. Because the person who's bringing relief and changes into their life, if you demonize that person and force that person to start, I mean, you don't like the people. It's very simple. I mean, you don't respect them, but I will not be the one. The people will be the judge for that. And I'm focused. But if MDR attack me, thereby attacking the CPP will respond to that. Musa Bility and Prince Johnson and Jeremiah Kuhn will not go into a war of war. We have two institutions. We'll fight on the issue. We'll discuss the issue. We'll discuss the future of NIMBA, and the NIMBA people will choose which one of these institutions will better represent them, and they will vote for that institution. I think it's as simple as ABC.
I think. Thank you so much. I want to say thank you so much to Ability. I know we are having some problem now with the connection. We don't want to actually keep you here while you are struggling. For those of you who are still here, we want to continue to take calls from the diaspora, even from Liberia. If you can call on the WhatsApp line, both lines are WhatsApp line. But Mr. Chairman, I couldn't thank you enough for coming here today and taking the chance you took. But before you go, is there anything that we left out that you want to talk about? Other than that, we will, maybe Steve have a question, or if not, if Steve does not have a question, then we will let you make your closing comment. And because this is not one day thing, the weather is bad today, the weather is better tomorrow or next time. We'll always bring you on, to discuss issues of national importance. And you always be available to us. So, Steve, do you have a question for the chairman? Other than that, we can, have
I just want to say thanks to the chairman for coming, for accepting our invitation to speak to some of these national issues, and we wish him the best as we follow the work that he is doing, and we'll follow up on his recommendation. We'll reach out to the LRA and other people so that we can corroborate some of this information as we always do on SKTV. Thank you, Chairman.
So Steve, before the chairman conclude, somebody sent us $100. Say this: they are supporting SKTV. And stating that he and his wife appreciate everything we do at SKTV, and for that, they are not doing it for anything, for name, whatever. I shouldn't call their name. Even though I know the name, but they say don't call name. We just want to appreciate you guys for what you do. And they sent us $100. So I want to say thank you to that person. I want the chairman to be able to know, because every time we bring our leaders, our leaders from Liberia, particularly the CPP people, every time we bring the CPP leader in here, there are people that can be very supportive. Even too, when you are not here, our people, our fans and supporters have been very supportive of SKTV. Majority of people that can contribute to SKTV, they always say, don't call my name. We're not doing it for name business. Don't call my name. Just to appreciate you guys. Even the phone calls, we appreciate it. So, Mr. Chairman, it's all yours.
Okay. Thank you, guys. For me, SKTV, you allow me to express myself, to say my thing, no civilized interaction. You can't just beat it. I mean, honestly, you can't beat it. So I just want to tell you thank you. I want to tell my friends in the United Party that it's just simple. You're not behind the scene thing. It's either you win or I win. There's no. I think we should not fuss about that. That's the way it is. You win, we lose. You lose, we win. And then the winner will make the CDC. That's the way the Liberian situation is designed. So don't get worked out over that. We are planning to defeat you. We will defeat you. And but we will do it in a civilized way. And for me, I want to keep the sanity of NIMBA unity. But we've got the United Party's number. We finally got the jigsaw puzzle, how to defeat you. And by this time in July, August, you will see that you have lost this battle.
Oh, you already announcing the defeat before the defeat?
Yes, but July, you people know that they have lost the battle.
So, Mr. Chairman, before you go though, I have one of your major supporters here, Prince. He said he want to speak while you stay here. Can I take that one call?
Yes, please.
Okay, Prince.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thanks
The
for giving me the privilege.
the chairman agreed to listen to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for giving me the privilege and the opportunity, Mr. Chairman. I call personally
Thank you, Steve.
for taking such a posture in this concerning an alarming situation with regards to the rhetoric that has been speak against our brothers and sisters, our tribal brothers, the Mandingo, and our sister and brother of the Muslim tribe, religion. I thank you for taking that posture. That's what leadership is about. Leadership is about a calm situation when it's tense. However, I want to say to you that we who are concerned citizens, who are of another religious group, the Christians, are very much concerned because we are students of history. The same kind of rhetoric happening somewhere in Zimbabwe against the Jehovah's Witnesses. And at the end of the day, most of them were killed, and then there was a war that took place. So we are calling on our leaders, our religious leaders, and we're calling on our political leaders to speak up against this and condemn this and stand against it verbally and vocally and publicly. So that's why I'm calling on. I called my bishop yesterday and I left a message for her. She called me this morning and we talked. I expect her the issue of message condemning Prince Johnson rhetoric he's bringing. He's trying to inflame our country from civil war to religious war. So we are doing it. We are calling on all religious leaders to do the same. Thank you. I know you couldn't have said more or done more to inflame the situation, and I think that's what leadership is. And I expect that from Joseph Newman Boaka, and I expect that from all the political leaders and religious leaders in the country. Thank you very much, Honorable Chairman.
Thank you. What a way to close. Thank
Amen.
you so much.
Everybody that contributed. And you were not hearing. Oh, let me just release some of the messages. There's a guy called I think from Delaware. He said you are a classmate with him from high school. I forgot his name. I repeated his name twice, but I forgot his name. He said you are a great man. He said Cummins is on the right path. He's with the right person. That you are a decent man with clean heart. That he knows you. If anybody knows Musa Bility, he knows Musa Bility. It was a guy that called. I forgot his name totally. I didn't write it down. Yeah. And then some people called and said, the other guy that called was against Steve. He said that Steve said you are on record of being a winning chairman. Or you have won 3 elections. Ellen Johnson twice, and you supported George Weah also, that make it 3. But he said you have also been consistently with the failing government. That Ellen failed twice, and now you supported George Weah. George Weah failed. So he said the question was not to you, but he wanted Steve to react to that. Maybe Steve will react to it. But those were the things that you missed. You were not hearing us. Yeah, but I think it has been a good show, and I really appreciate your time here as always. And we look forward to, because I heard something there, like from the elder there thing yesterday, what the elder there are doing, planning to some endorsement for the CPP and stuff like that from all part of the counties and stuff. But if we get all the information, we invite you on next week Sunday, so you can come and
please
and clarify.
Yeah.
So next week Sunday,
the
chairman will be here.
I'll set the internet.
Please.
Yes, and
make
I
sure
will
you
set
get
the
internet correct.
well.
Steve will make, because all the information we got, Steve will make more assessment, more research, and get ascertain the facts, and then we'll bring here next Sunday so you can come and tell us, what you know about all the information that we are getting. So thank you so much, Mr. Chairman. We appreciate it. So Steve?
Yes.
Somebody called and said that you commended the chairman for being on the winning side. You must also respond to the chairman being on the losing, on the failing side. So what's in you?
Well, First of all, he talked about two different things. In terms of elections, and I think the Liberian people need to know this. In terms of election, people, you must study people patterns or people that are able to make you to win. Now, winning is one thing, governing is another thing.
Yeah.
We must also say the fact here that Chairman Musa Bility, yes, supported um, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and President George Weah, yet he was never in the government. This is not in defense of him, but these are just the facts. These are just the facts. I mean, and so in this context, when people who do elections business, they would go to people who have made other people to win elections because they want to borrow from their strategy or they want to have them on a team. You know, whether you like it or not, that's not something you can take from Edwin Snow, you can take from Musa Bility. Let's leave the politics business, whether you like them or not. They have always been able to support Osai that would win. Now, it's a different question for you to say you supported this side, they didn't govern well or whatever it is. That's a fair question. But then also it comes back to the fact that these guys were not in the government to determine. I'm speaking more in the context of their ability to see the winnability on their side and go there, or to be able to determine that this side is more viable to win or have the prospects to win. So, I mean, the brother had a fair question at the end when it comes to the Ellie-led government, the Jawia government, or whatever it is, performing, dismally or whatever it is. But on the other hand, if the brother who is a supporter, I will allege a supporter of Joseph Yuma Boakai, if he wants to claim that the Ellie-led government did so bad and dismally, they failed dismally, then the question becomes, why is he supporting Joseph Yuma Boakai? That means by extension, Joseph Yuma Boakai is a failure as well. So you see, and Joseph Yuma Boakai can be attached to the Ellie-led government deeply because he was the second man in command. This is what they want to divide himself from. And go. That's hypocritical that you will support Joseph Yuma Boakai but claim the Ellie-led government failed. Now I agree with you that the Ellie-led government failed, but can we also say that it's fair for us to say Joseph Yuma Boakai is a failure by extension? Can we say that as well? I mean, let's also balance this conversation. So yes, Musa Bility is a fact that he supported people, or he's been able to support a camp that is winnable, and that says to me, if we were to project today,
your response, Steve. That your response. It makes a lot of sense, especially. I don't know who the brother is supporting, but if at all he's supporting Joseph Nima Boakai, and he's saying that Ellen failed, that means Joseph Boakai is a failure. So there's no way you can divorce Joseph Boakai and Ellen's government. There's nothing that, because Joseph Boakai himself, at some point he said he was the last person to leave the room. That means every decision made by Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, he was a part of it. And if he must take credit for the good thing, he must also accept, the failure or the shortcoming of the Ellen government. Well, indeed, it was a great show. We have been here for 2 hours, 18 minutes. I think we're going to leave it there for today, and we're going to continue to celebrate the birthday guy. So, Mr. Birthday Boy, we want to say happy birthday to you again. And we are here right after the show right now. I'm putting a hat tie on the. And okay, the guy, Ali says he's now a supporter of UP. So.
Okay, then I take it back, Ali. I say allegedly, so I take it back. But I just wanted to point that out, Ali. I just wanted to point that out that, that we can also attribute the failure of Ellen-led government to Joseph Yuma Boakai. If we attribute the gains to Joseph Yuma Boakai, then we must attribute the failure, the corruption, and everything to Joseph Yuma Boakai as well. I just want to be clear on that part.
Yeah, so Steve, tomorrow we'll have the general with us, General Monique Shen. Monique Shen, yes. Monique Shen went to Liberia. Last time he lost his mom, we prayed for her. So rest in peace. But he went there. He followed pretty much the politics. He followed the CPP. He followed is supporting Alex Cummings for president. He has been on record as saying every day that Cummings will win, possibly one round. And he's saying it based on his assessment, on his research from Liberia, from the ground. So we want to inform you that Monique Shen will be here tomorrow. And by the way, the good thing is we are on the radio every day now, every day in Liberia. So everything we say, everything we do here is monitored and followed by Liberians across the country. All the 15 countries, they have the opportunity to listen to us. So that's why, I was joking about this when I said, Steve told me, we are the nation premier platform. I'm borrowing this from people who somehow, like to project those kind of narrative as to who is premier platform, who is the biggest. And one thing I can say for sure, we are the most integrity platform. Because we support nobody. And we tell the truth about everybody. Somebody may think that we are supporting Cummings, but we are not supporting Cummings. SKTV support nobody. Individually, people may have their, people may be leaning from one person to the other person. I don't care. That's why when I'm in my combative mood, whatever I want to say, I can go to my personal page and write my opinion there about what I think about certain issues. But when it comes to politics as to who to be president of Liberia, I have been very open-minded. Steve is open-minded. SKTV, we are open-minded about that. And the reason is very simple. The decision is up to the Liberian people. If you think Joy Jowia is doing right now, that is the best thing you want for Liberia, vote for Jowia. I'm telling you. I'm not campaigning for coming to you to vote for Cummings. If you think you are good, Liberia is in the best stage right now. The conditions are very good. Please vote for George Weah. If you think yesterday, Ellen government was the best government in the history of Liberia, Joseph Boakai was a VP, and they did well, and Liberia was better, vote for Boakai. And if you think you want a new thing, you want to somehow experiment, some new stuff, you want to move to the future, vote for Cummings. Plain and simple. We make it very clear every day. And trust me, like it or not, most of these platforms that claim to be big premier, this, that, trust me, something we have, most of them don't have. Integrity, honesty, and fact-driven narrative. Every time we come here, we make an argument based on fact. Sometimes the way we approach it, the way it will come out, whether from me or from Steve, you may not like that, especially when you are at the receiving end of criticism. But you know for a fact that we don't lie on anybody. We'll come here, we'll say the truth. We may not support your candidate, but we're telling the truth. So, SKTV. Steve, something I wanted to tell you and to our audience. As a matter of fact, SKTV now, our followers, the followership of our SKTV just hit 400,000 and more. 400,000 followers of SKTV. I used to tell you it used to be 380. But of recent, since the election season started, I don't know what's going on. It just hit 400,000 plus. Congratulations to SKTV. In addition, there was this movie we posted on SKTV 3 years ago in March 28. That movie just hit 91 million view. I'm not saying 91,000. 91 million view. The likes on that movie that we posted on SKTV, it hit 1 million people that clicked to like the movie. The share is over 200,000. All of these will not be possible without you, the people. So when we come here, we will not be here when you are not here. Sometimes too, we'll be here without certain people because some people don't belong here. But trust me, we appreciate all of you. SKTV is growing and we are making headway. Despite that number of followers, people that follow SKTV, 400,000 are not small thing. Trust me, 400,000 followers. It means that somebody that clicked, they say, okay, we're following this platform. 400,000. I'm very proud of SKTV. I'm proud of everybody that is making this possible. Yeah. So the movie is called, what the movie called? I forgot the movie name. Because it's been a while. I was looking at it. I think it's called The Professional. The Professional. The movie being shared all over the world. I can't believe it. 91 million people, all people watch that movie 91 million times. Not 91,000, 900,000, but million to 91 million times. The people that click like on it has hit 1 million plus. The people that continue to follow SKTV is increasing by the day. We are proud of all of us. We are proud of all our supporters, our fans, and followers. And the 400,000 followers are mostly Liberians around the world. Because when we check the data, Facebook can tell you where you have most of your followers. They will tell you how many people follow you from Liberia, from Ghana, and most Liberian concentration is in the United States, Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and other countries, and other spread in other part of the world. Just so you know. But again, Steve, I want to say happy birthday once again.
Thank you, Mr. Connor.
We are here. Today, I will not beat you. We will have to play any chocolate today. I will not beat you because our birthday. Maybe we will not play chocolate. We meet too much for all to be.
No, but Mr. Connor, contact what he need. Mr. Soiree. Mr. Soiree. Because he posted something in the chat room there. Contact him to abort that plane and divert the traffic because we can't we don't want to be discombobulated and confused. We don't want people confused.
Okay. Somebody, Mark told just put a movie in. That's a movie in The Professional. Okay. Me, I don't allow. You go there, you go SKTV, you check it out. The view is over 90 million, Steve.
So reach out to Mr. Soiree and let him know what's going on. We invest the resources in one area. We want to be strategic. We don't want to.
We have had. Let me say something to people. We have been approved for monetization a long time ago. But some of the people that we got on our platform in Liberia, one of them mistakenly 2 times violated the community rule of the. Otherwise, we should be making a lot of money right now, to be honest. But they violated the community rule by displaying dead body. At some point, a bloody, that one happened in Kakata. The guy went and, cover a bloody, somebody laying down in blood spitting under them. So Facebook said that time they block our monetization. They say we did not follow the community rule. We have tried, we have fighting, we continue to fight. But we are still having problem with the monetization. Even the star. We used to have the stars here, but for some reason, even the in-stream advertisement, when we on the show, the way the commercial that they can be seen popping up and down. They say our people violated that one again. You know, they put in they're very sensitive. Yeah, but however, the monetization, it can be good. We're getting small money from there, but whatever you guys doing now is even more money, and we appreciate it more. Because why? These are people who appreciating us. Other people that can do the monetization, they can send you that money because they advertise their stuff on the platform. But we are open to every business or businesses. If you want to advertise, if you have something to share before and after or in the middle of the show, we will do it. If you want to be a sponsor to SKTV and you have something to share with the world, let us know. Get to us. Get to Steve, get to myself, get to anybody. We will make sure.
Mr. Kane, just before we leave, let me make a quick announcement.
Okay.
I know we'll be on tomorrow. I will be here by the grace of God. I'll be on as well. Not only that, we'll talk about Munir. We're still in conversation with the CPP for the program. I know many of you have been reaching out to us, asking as to if we're coming or what's going on or whatever not. Many of you, there's been many of you, whether it's Sekou, whether it's myself, whether it's through Facebook messaging, some of you call, whatever. Thank you for the concern. Thank you so much. Some of you, we've never met you in person, and you've said this will be a perfect opportunity for us to meet. We're still in negotiations, but we can guarantee you that if we don't come to terms with the negotiations we are in, we will not be coming. I just want you to know that I will not buy my plane ticket to come to CPP event. I'm not a CPP member. I'm not going to do that. If Sekou wants to do that, he can do that. Bon voyage. But me, I will not do it. I want us to be clear on that. If I ever show to Philadelphia, it's on my own timing. So we don't play like that. We're friends, we're cool, but we keep it strictly business.
Yeah, so to that, let me agree with you, Steve. People been reaching out to me too, asking when we're going to be there and when we're going to be there. The conversation with the CPP people is yet to be concluded. So if we agree, we will go. If we don't agree, we will not go. Yeah. So we just want to make sure. The CPP chairman, Vasiki Kone, reached out to me, and other people in the CPP, they reached out to us. They told us that they will get back to us. When they get back to us, when we conclude, we'll be there. If not, as Steve said, we will not be there. So don't be disappointed if you don't see us. It's now us to decide. Steve?
Yes. So the other announcement I want to make, we are also in discussion with someone who potentially, if we agree, we could be launching a show on SKTV. But again, we have not come to agreement and to terms. So people are reaching out, and we want to tell the public we're open. People are reaching out. That shows that, people follow, people love the program, people love SKTV. People are reaching out, whether that's to book a spot, a slot, or anything else on the SKTV. We're in negotiations. We're talking. We should be getting back to the person that reached out so that we can, come to a common agreement or common term or so forth.
She actually called on the show yesterday and said, Steve, she called yesterday on the show. While we were on, she called yesterday. Yeah, she called yesterday on the show, and how much she really want to be a part of SKTV, and that she was in negotiation with us, and she has spoken to you and myself, that she will be having a special show on SKTV. Yeah, she called in yesterday.
So are we ever missing on the show?
Yeah, you. But
what about Sekou? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There are a lot of people that, and it would be very unfortunate. It will not be looking too good. There are a lot of people that follow us, that support the ANC or the CPP. Some of them they are not part of the ANC or the CPP. They're just supporter of either Mr. Cummings, or they like his vision for Liberia and so forth. I reach out to on a daily basis that they would really love to see us in Philadelphia. for the event, to cover the event.
Yeah, but the thing why you say some people mad at you when you say
but in any problem, I think say we put that event, I mean the child go.
Other one don't worry about it. When you say we stay in negotiation, we're happy, we'll go. If we're not happy, we're not gonna, just stop there.
No. But the thing about it is, Mr. Kenneth, we got to be clear on something because people got different expectations.
Okay.
Even if we come here and say, oh, the negotiation, but why you didn't buy a ticket to come? Listen, I would not. I don't know about Sekou. I will not buy my ticket to go to anybody's event. I'm not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that.
No, I would ask you to buy a ticket. Or going.
No. I don't want to.
I'll do buy ticket for
the public. There too. Sekou, we don't want to confuse the public. Because if we do that as stakeholders, then I mean we can also do a United Party convention. Liberty Party, even in order you say definitely hard or whatever it is, we didn't buy our own ticket to go there. Even though we have a relationship with them, we did not. So I'm saying it, we're not going to do that. Just so you know.
Honestly, most of my people and most of our friends and supporters of SKTV be reaching out to me that how much they want to see us in person. Me too. I'm eager to see most of you people in person. You don't see Steve Ladeo. Don't see him big all the people in person. The man is shy person. The person that can dance and make the floor dusty at me. I don't want to kick the dust. I can dance, but Steve Bala shy man. Don't see that they all the people you make on Facebook. So it will be a great thing to meet some of you guys.
They will be shocked because they don't know in person. I don't.
I mean, what can kick us?
I said with a real.
I will open dancing competition between me and Glendy, Tiola, Maud, all the people there that can't give me trouble here. I will open dancing competition with them. When I finish beating them on Facebook on SKTV, I'll beat them again.
They will be very, very shocked.
No.
I'm chill.
Okay, he said, Miata said that true because Miata, no, we kick it, in that play there. The dancing in shocking mode now for fun. And me, I can dance. Even I may come to dance my folks. But yes, indeed, folks.
Tiola know how to, from what I heard, Tiola know how to dance. In order to Tiola, I hear say Tiola know how to dance. The only person that can, all they can dance, but they can dance more than more. But hey, what do I know? They say
Morgan dance
there. More know how to dance. No, she not know how to dance.
More dancing.
But guess who I saw practice? Mr. Kane in other news, guess who I saw practicing on Facebook dancing the other day?
Who?
You will never believe it. I started following. I said, Jesus, but I need to be practicing too. But we said we're not sure we'll go here, so I won't practice.
He said,
I saw Glenda practicing. I said, yeah, that doesn't want to be easy.
Really?
I will say the video to you. You know, we still hold on and we still hold on all the lives that I can count on.
What about Sunshine? Sunshine can dance too?
Who?
Beverly can dance.
Beverly can dance. Fusa. She know how to dance. I say,
Fusa. Steve, somebody say something here.
What do you want?
I want to say she get you on record. I want to say she got a dancing video for you that she can be published for your birthday.
No. Listen, we're negotiating now. Listen. No.
I was just inform me that Test TV say I got his dancing video.
Today. You know, in politics we can use emissary to negotiate. Mr. Kane, start a negotiation. Let know, you know what we can do to get a video for her. Because yeah. Let know what we need to do there. Maybe we do power line together, we'll put it together, but that video can come off for security reasons.
Okay. No problem. So thank you all. We appreciate your time. We appreciate the conversation. Believe me, you don't know how much we appreciate. But still, what I was talking about is very important. To be honest, I was shocked. I think what happened, somebody click on that video. So the video pop up again. I look at it. The video had over 91 million views. And then Because we celebrated when the video hit 1 million views that time. But to say a video now go to 91 million views and 1 million likes, over 200,000 shared, and SKTV now hit 400,000 followers. I'm proud of me. I'm proud of Steve. I'm proud of everybody, all our people that are working behind the scene. I'm proud of you people. And I'm very proud and prouder of all of you who are making SKTV for what it is. Trust me, we appreciate you.
Yeah, we do. We appreciate you. Miata Dakina says she get video to Miata. I'll be in your inbox. We need to discuss it.
No. She got video. I'll play.
No, Bezokane, don't put me in situation again. Handle. We'll discuss it behind closed door. What is funny? Don't do it. Leave that one there. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know that before the election finish, you know that we're going to get a lot of people to follow and something, because I'm seeing a lot of new followers. You know, every time new person click like or follow, Facebook give you Facebook inform me about that. But anyway, Steve, we want to say thank you to everybody who contributed to SKTV, and in particular, the person who sent $100 and say it for Steve birthday. We want to say thank you. Yo, special birthday. Yeah, but Steve don't get the money. I don't want to get the money. So what I will do now, I'm going to go buy meat. Let them meat. Yeah. I come put that on the fire in fact.
Mr. Kennedy, don't forget to get Mr. Soiree.
Yeah, I'm going to call him. I'm going to talk to him right now.
Yes, I did tell him that you're going to inform me that you're going to call him.
Okay.
Okay, Mark can dance. You're right. Mark can dance. Yeah. Tiola can dance. Everybody in the CBB can dance.
Okay. Steve?
But I said that's what
I saw it was 91 million, right? Somebody said they've seen it is 95.8 million view right now.
But I said so what they call opponent will be there. So you know the party opponent will be to the party.
Everybody will be there. I want to see everybody. Everybody, I'm friendly with everybody anyway. You can just be. So, Mike, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. We appreciate your time. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. So, I don't know. We didn't even play the song before we go, but before we started. But come and go now. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you. We appreciate. I'm very happy that the fact that SKTV is making progress. We are making headway. When I saw that we hit 400,000 followers, I was very excited that our work is not going in vain. And it's all because of you. Thank you so much. Good day. Be blessed.